Hey guys, Mystic Frost here, and we are back with part 2 of Vrains World. Excuse me. So we have our second world missions to do here, which is inflict 26,000 more points of battle damage in Vrains World, perform 3 link summons, and use spell trap card 3 times. All seems very easy enough, so let's crack on. Oh, the Great Sages, level 45. This is a new deck, and this is a new level. I think 40 or 42 was the cap before, so this could be quite a hard one to do. Do apologise that my camera's moving. I'm just trying to get it right, because like I said, I'm using my phone to record my laptop, because YouTube don't let you go live until you've had 50 subscribers on your phone. So here I will special summon Link Slayer. I'm then going to normal summon Lady Debug, triggering Lady Debug's effect to add microcoder. And because we've got 2 of the same, I can now special summon Cyverse White Hat. I should have really special summoned them in defense, but sure, it's okay. Now we will we will use that microcoder and Lady Debug for encode tocker. We'll let microcoder's effect activate, giving us the. Do we want the pop or do we want the search? I think we want the pop more. We'll go for silent cross wipe. I'll activate link kite here from episode 1. And then we will link these to the Flame Administrator. Well, the other dude's not here. What's his summoning conditions? What's his? 2 level 3 or higher. Okay. Yeah, so we'll just go to Flame Administrator here, linking these off. And I get his arrow points to the left. However, it really won't be helpful because if we did it there, he has an arrow pointing down or diagonal anyway, so that's fine. We'll throw down our quick play pop and we will pass turn there. So, woo. So who's excited for Vrains World then? If you do watch this, leave an answer in the comments below about what deck you're most excited to try and build. I am going to try and add some math mech stuff in here, like addition and subtraction are very good extenders. I just got to try and get the ratios right. So summon the goat, which will give us this dude back again. Because now we can special summon him because of our encode tocker point in there. We can now link to. None of these have a link arrow pointing to the right. I think that's what I need to try and do, because then that will help us out a bit more. But let's go for Pentastag, just because I believe that gives all of our link monsters piercing damage. Your link monster attack, yep. So we've now all got piercing damage. Look at that, 13, and then we've got game here, so that's fine. I didn't use any spells or traps, which is, obviously we've got to use 3, so we need to try and do that as well. But we need to do 3 link summons. It wasn't even in one game, just 3 link summons, and we've done that in one game, so that's cool. There we go. She's new. My daughter will like that character. She likes the whole cat ear thing and whatnot. So, accomplish the secret mission. Hope you all got your coffees as well. I've made a coffee as well. So yeah. Ooh, coffee. I like my coffee black, nice and strong. But yeah, I'm a bit of a weirdo. I can't drink it while it's piping hot. I have to let it cool a little bit first. Okay, I think we are onto something with these little combos that we've thought of here, because we're opening it pretty consistently, and here we've got backup secretary as well. So that we can go straight into a 3. Yeah, we'll go straight into the 3. Special summon the kite. We'll activate the quick play regardless, because like I said, we've got to do 3 spells and traps, and I don't want to have to worry about that. So from their hand, they'll play Ancient Telescope. What does that do? See the top 5 cards of your deck and return them in any order. Spiral? Shit, okay, Spiral's in the game. This card name becomes Spiral Super Agent once on the field or in the graveyard. Once per turn, you can declare one type monster spell trap. Target one card of your opponent controls and reveal the top card of your deck. And if you do, destroy the target card if the revealed is the declared type. What the fuck? Whoa. Well, let's get rid of him. Jesus. Okay. Help. Spirals were actually like really quite highly tiered at one point in the actual TCG, I believe. I don't know if this was the right summon, but we don't really have much options. So if we grab Microcoder, that's really thrown me. I was not expecting to come across Spiral. This is not good. Oh. It's a trap, so it won't have activated. It wouldn't have worked anyway. Spicy Spy. What the fuck was that? Sure, spiraled. Okay. Well, watch out for that then. I'm sure, why not? Let's lose another game, eh? Vagabond decks are always quite powerful, and this is a Legend 3 deck, which has got blue Rose Dragon, so I'm assuming black Rose Dragon deck. 25 card. And we're going first, boys, so let's get Link Slayer up. Lady Debug effect. Let's grab Microcoder. Let's Link. So against the attack for each card, this points to if this links some card leaves the field, you can target one of force. But for the rest of it. Sure. Okay, let's try something here. So it's a link 2. I can then link 3 it. And then I can target a level 4 or lower special summon it, but it can't be used for link material this turn. And then we activate Microcoder. Should have really done it where that was pointing to. That was a misplay. We'll set both of them, and then we'll pass turn. Because now we've got the pop with the Lady Debug. It's White Rose Dragon. Activate the special summon. Yeah, the Rox Rose. Rox Rose will now activate to get Blue Rose. Soundwide Destroyer. And if I gets destroyed by a spell or trap, then I don't think we can get over that easily. Right, so Lady Debug, activate. May as well get rid of it because it being face down is going to be no good to us. Really compulsory evacuation device. Well, fuck. I've got nothing that can special summon itself to the field, so I've got nothing that will start the play off. Let's grab the goat. That's it. DD Crow, get rid of Link Slayer. Ah, yeah, that's good. Well, we just got royally fucked on that one, didn't we? Jesus. That's why this deck is not the optimal build whatsoever for PvP. Because this is an NPC using a PvP deck, and look at the annihilation on it. Ooh. Still, all good fun. Can't win them all, can we? But we just lost 2 in a row, so we've got to make sure that we win the rest. Okay. Let's send that to Corey. I forgot you can click on things for Jones, can't you? You can, doesn't mean you can get them. When you click it, it's done a mission. What mission we done? Oh, the spell traps. Okay, so now it's just inflict battle damage. We are the battery men. So yeah, like I said, let me know what decks you guys are looking forward to, what you would do to try and make the links work. Like I said, I do honestly believe Salamangreat is going to be the way forward with this deck. Well, with this deck, sorry, with links as a general. I do believe that we'll see a lot more play than than Encode Tocker or Decode Tocker decks at this stage. Just because it's more of a complete deck. Like hell, let's be fair by it. The Wild Chalice stuff is a lot more of a complete deck than what we're playing with, but like I said, I never go for the top tier decks. I always just build shit and then try and make them work, and then about 20 to 30% of the time they end up becoming pretty tiered decks anyway. So that's always fun. Right, we should have the materials on field here to have some fun. So we make Encode Tocker, we activate Microcode Tocker. Let's grab Silent Binding. We can special summon the kite. we'll grab the Pentastag. Okay. Mid battle phase, Pentastag will attack. Lovely. Batteryman Solar. Inko Toka will attack. We will activate the trap. Banish the Inko Toka for the Deco Toka. And now Deco Toka will swing for game. There we go. I just thought about how much Samurai Destroyer just shuts down these link monsters, because in battle phase their effects don't activate, their effects don't work. Don't forget to subscribe. So yeah, so like Deco Toka, for example, there was 2800, but if it attacked into the 2600 Samurai Destroyer, it would drop back down to 23 and just get destroyed. So Samurai Destroyer is going to shut down quite a few link decks by itself. So bear that in mind. Bear that in mind. Really, Life Twins. What the fuck? I know these NPCs get access to some decks, but Life Twins, that's still meta relevant now in the TCG. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright. That's honestly stunned me. Actually, and draw a card. Just getting that draw's not worth it. Dear. Life Twins. Spirals. Fuck. To put it simply, like, I have no idea how powerful this Life Twin deck is, but if it's got any of the decent spells or traps, you are fucked going up against it. There is no ifs, buts or maybes here. I'm going for Inko Toka just because obviously I've got the trap to swap it out for Decode Toka, and I prefer to have Decode than Encode on my final field. I know these all do things. Your opponent must pay 500 life points to declare an attack. This guy's normal, special summoned. Okay. Each time your opponent wants to declare an attack, you gain 500 life points. Yeah, let's get rid of that one. I'd rather pay than have him gain constantly. Oh. Evil Twin Leather. This card's special summoned and you control a Kissikill monster. You can target one card and field destroy it, but you don't control a Kissikill monster. If you do not control a Kissikill monster, you can special summon one Kissikill monster from your graveyard. So you can not special summon monsters from the extra deck the rest of this turn, except for fiend monsters. Okay. Well, there's a Kissikill. You can draw one card during the main phase if you do not control a Lola monster. Quick effect special summon Lola monster from your graveyard. Okay. So he special summons back Lola, and because he controls a Kissikill, he can pop card. What the fuck? Cannot be. By attributing two link monsters, if this card is special summoned, you can activate this effect if your opponent controls 2 or more cards, 10 missing cards. Okay. Well, I've got to activate that now because otherwise I'll just lose. And then he's going to destroy my monster anyway, so he may as well pop it and take his monster out with it. And then activate that to special summon him back. So let's silent mining, ditching the microcoder. 1800 RAM. Once per turn, you can target one tap position monster, opponent's monster. Change the defense. Your monster cannot attack except to attack that monster. And then inflict piercing damage. Okay, well, RAM I think would be more beneficial here, getting a monster back from the grave. Let's grab that. There's no point linking because I've got game. Well, no, I don't have game on the field. I forgot he gained the 500. But he's got nothing, no cards in hand. What's this do? Oh yeah. Are you joking? You can special summon that from the grave? The fuck? Okay, well both encode and decode talker are all in the fucking grave. So we can drop it down to 3-4, but then I still don't have anything that's 3-4 or stronger. Right, so if I normal summon this will allow me to special summon. And if we link yeah, I've got nothing. I genuinely have nothing. Yeah, cool. Okay, I lose. Wow. Okay. This is not going great. Okay, I've got the extra links out now. So if I go to extra deck, let's have a look. So when this card shows opponent's monster bar button, says graveyard, contribute one monster's card points to your special summon. This card special summon to your opponent. Summon to your opponent's field by this effect. Oh right, so I can special summon it back to my opponent's side as well. I did want one that points to the right, and I've got one. Showing that there's no decent side versus tuners, otherwise I'd so put that in the deck. None of these are tuners, are they? Actually, let's see if there is any Cyverse tuners now, which I just haven't picked up on. The answer to that is a straight up no. Okay. Oh. We're missing power. Right. We can get him to 28, but that's it. And then when we're up against something that can go up to fucking 44, I've got nothing. So I'm going to leave this deck as it is for now. I'm going to copy over just my general grinding deck to this deck zone. It's not going to be as entertaining to watch, but hey ho. Oh, I'm an idiot. I copied the blank deck to that deck. Whereas I want to copy another deck to this deck. Yep. So Dynamist Pendulums, always good for general grinding. And we do have an extra deck slot now. Shall we just slot in a generic link? Which link? Excuse me. He's Cyverse, so he's not generic. Yeah, that's slot and DK Docker. Why the hell not? Like I said, this is my general grinding deck, just because, yeah, it's quite fun, to be fair. It is very much a one-trick pony. Just get pendulums out as quick as possible, and then, you know, link, whatnot, or get the 2500 with two others to tribute them both so that it can attack twice and attack directly that turn. Let's see straight away, yeah, weaken it down. He's powered himself back up, that's fine. We will activate the trap, which special summons one from deck, but it gets destroyed at the end turn, so we'll special summon another one of these just to weaken it down more, so then he has to stop the attack or destroy his own monster. Then we can pendulum summon it back out. Oh yeah, has to go into these zones now, doesn't it? Click on the auto duel, just speed it up a bit. That's game. I must probably just auto duel some of these just to pick up the pace a little bit, just because we're nearly half hour in and we're still on stage mission 2. So, I don't want a whole stage mission to be a whole episode, because that would just be ridiculous. So, let's pick up the pace. So, out of the new boxes and whatnot, what's your favourite card that's been dropped so far? For me, it's got to be Deco Talker. I just love it. I think it's a brilliant card. I said I played Mathemax, and it's just genuinely a deck that, when it works really well. Actually, not any tops locals, actually came first at locals weekend just gone, so that was very exciting. And that's what I mean, 2500 attack. Tribute 2 monsters, it can attack directly and it can attack twice. So, doesn't matter how big his monster is if we're just bypassing it to swing directly. And here you can click up there for gems. Yeah, so we just spent, what, about 15,000 gems to try and get 3 silent mining, and we bought the wave 2. So, definitely sounds about right, because silent mining is just a pain in the ass card to get. I've only recently acquired 3 copies of it in the, in physical card form. Not too long ago, so that was a bit of a fucker to get. Look at this. We used the old grind deck, the old faithful, and we just start ploughing through them all again. So, quite happy with this. And look at that, I think we've done it. We've done it, but we're not going to upgrade just yet because we're not going to waste the experience of these 4. But we will jump up to 3 hair clips. Oh, what deck could hair clips be? Especially since we came across a live twin and a spiral. So I'm guessing this is going to be sank as well. Fuck. These. Oh. I'm just getting flashbacks from what 3 years ago now. Duel Links of Sharon Yuri running wild everywhere. Jesus, I hate doing PvP back then. But there we go. Shows nothing, and that was on ×3. So get a nice bit of experience there. Jump up to level 9. Get some more gems. And then have I claimed the 5 gems? No, not yet. So we'll claim these 5 gems quickly. Yeah, if you wasn't aware, oh, somebody's taken a soul burner to PvP already. Now, are they using a link deck or are they just using a standard deck and just character grinding? Normally I'd just skip these, but I'm generally interested. Ancient Roll says playing Blue Eyes. Okay. So he's playing Blue Eyes Distant Soul Burner to, I'm guessing, unlock some skills. So that's fine. So you get your 5 gems from there. Did not mean to click into that. What is it around here? It's not the character. Oh my god, stop putting me in there. Normally there's something you can click, like, here for gems. I swear to God, I'm not clicking here, I'm clicking over here, you daft. Well, I don't know what you click on over here, so if somebody knows the answer of what to click on here, please let me know. But, well, I'm here, stage 10, and then stage 6, okay. So, didn't mean to click on that. Let's just do him real quick, and then we will go up to stage 3. So, I'll be quite interested to know when, if anybody who watches this, what you guys are thinking of the new world so far, how far you've got, because it is quite interesting. Like I said, I really want to try and find a way to make a link deck work other than Salaman Greats. Like I said, Salaman Greats are going to work. If you invest, you get those cards, you grind this guy, get his characters and whatnot. I think 5,000 more points of battle damage in one duel. destroy 3 monsters in one duel, win 8, win 3 consecutive games. You know, you grind this guy up, you unlock his skills and whatnot. Salamangreat is going to be really good. I've just got no interest in playing Salamangreat at this stage. Maybe that will change, maybe it won't. Like I said, the Kotoka deck is more where my focus is going until Mathmech or Altergeist gets released properly. Altergeist was the first deck I got back into the TCG with, so and there are some Altergeist cards already in Duel Links, just nothing amazing. And I believe I've got to wait for her character to come out. She was in this game, in this anime, Ghost Girl. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't watched it. I really should. I think I haven't watched this one and Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens. I haven't watched either of them yet. So, maybe I will. Yeah, so Altergeist, Mathmech and Kotoka are the 3 decks I'm interested in. So we will see what happens. So far, the Kotoka deck's not looking promising, but that's with me trying to piece together something in 5-10 minutes. So once I sit down properly, have a proper dig through, proper look through, I'm sure I'll come up with something better than that. And like I said, I'm sure what was it, Duel Links Meta, Decade, he is fantastic at this game. I honestly must probably say he's one of the best players at this game, and he will come up with decks, and his community on his website will come up with deck lists and whatnot, which are always good to look at. And then, like I said, over on Twitch, what have I done? Over on Twitch, you got Dad's First Time, and whenever new archetypes and whatnot comes out, he always goes hard. Always, he builds the decks, gets that content out, and it is always top tier content as well. Like, he puts so much time and effort into his streams, it is unbelievable. So if anybody does watch this, go to Twitch, go to YouTube, subscribe to Dad's First Time. You know, get him full time if he's not already, because he really deserves to be. So I know it's destroy 3 monsters in one game, do 5,000 in one game. So hopefully we'll do all of that sort of stuff quite passively, just auto-dueling. We shall see. So there's 2,500, so we do the exact same thing again. Yeah, so there you go, that's 5,000 in one game. That's only 2 monsters destroyed, but that's 5,000. And I've definitely done the win 3 consecutive games, so... And look at that, we've got an S or U ticket. So let's have a look, see what we've done. Yeah, so we've done those 2. And we've done 4 out of 8. Have Soul Burner reach level 10. Have Soul Burner reach level 30. So we'll manually do this game, just so we can do the destroy 3 monsters. Once we destroy 3, we will auto-duel the rest. If you, when you watch this, like I said, Dynamist, I just think is a fantastic deck just to grind with. You just put in some very generic rank 3s and rank 4s and rank 5s, and you know you just pendulum summon. It's not great to take PvP. I honestly thought it would. That's why I invested so much into this deck. I thought it could stand being PvP relevant at the time. And you know, I'm not saying I never won with it, but you're not getting out of like platinum with it. So, and if you do, you are very, very lucky. So what I'll do is here, I will destroy his Pathfinder, and I will do this to rip a card out of his hand and just power up my monster by 100. So So yeah, so he has two effects. When he destroys a monster, I contribute a monster to shuffle back in a card from the field or from his hand back into his deck, and he gains 100. Or alternatively, if there's two monsters on the field, he can then go on to attack a defense position monster and inflict piercing. So definitely see why that one's the SR. However, not the boss monster of the deck, so that's quite interesting how the more expensive card is not the boss monster. Why not? We'll force him to shuffle another card in. So, And that's one. When I destroy this, that would be the 3 destroyed. We will pendulum summon. Get him back on the field. And then, just for the lols, let's get Deco Talker up. We'll go 1, 2, 3. And we will also into that zone. There you go, crystals here. What's that? Flip 2 cards, add 1, and then add the other to the bottom. Sure, but you're now going to lose. Okay, so that is our destroy 3 monsters in 1 duel done. And we've got Deco Talker out just for the shits and giggles. There we go. And now we just need to win 3 more duels. Twin-headed Thunder Dragon. Well, I love the Thunder Dragons. I don't like the Thunder Dragon Raw, Thunder Dragon Dark. I don't like them. But Thunder Dragon and Twin-headed Thunder Dragon I was a big fan of. I absolutely loved them back in the day. They were always in my deck. Yeah, so if you didn't know this, I actually started playing the TCG back in the Yugi Kaiba deck format days, you know, back when it was still all brand new, brand fresh, and it was amazing. I stopped playing not long after Synchros came out. Just kind of got to that point where I'm not going to say I outgrew it, because I've always fluctuated between Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon, and I got really heavy into Pokemon then, so like Yu-Gi-Oh took a back burner, and my mate who I played with also stopped. I'm not sure why he stopped, but he stopped, so just then playing it by myself, or, you know, wasn't fantastic. We had a local game shop, but at that point I was still like a teenager, to like late teens, but I was quite shy, quite an inverted person. I didn't want to go out to the game shop by myself, and without my mate there, it just wasn't as fun, so I stopped playing. And then over lockdown, I started watching DZ's videos on Altergeist, and that's why my first deck back was Altergeist, because that's what got me back into the game. And I've loved it ever since, and just ran with it. I didn't go locals often to begin with, because there wasn't one very close to me. Closest one was like a 40-45 minute drive, and that was a bit of a pain, especially when it was a Thursday evening. We've got little kids in the house, which obviously need to go to bed and whatnot, so it wasn't ideal. But now one's opened up, about a 10-minute drive from where we live, so yeah, Geek Retreat in Kettering. If any of you are from England, come down Geek Retreat Kettering, Sundays 11 o'clock. I'm in there most weeks. I'm not going this week just because we've got a birthday party to go to instead, but other than that, I'm in there every Sunday. Like I said, last weekend I actually won my first ever locals. Normally I come mid-pack, 5th, 6th, 7th, depending on how many people, but everything just lined up perfectly, and yeah, so, but that's good fun. And like I said, I've just loved, I've always loved Yu-Gi-Oh! I've always kind of, not collected, but I had all my cards still, so that was nice when I got back in the game, because obviously they've gone up in value, so they were good trade fodder to get me some newer cards to get back into the game with. So, you know, the initial welcome back wasn't so expensive. But now, when I try and build a new deck, it gets fucking expensive. So, I'm sticking with my... Shit, what do I play? Mathmech. I'm sticking with Mathmech for a while. I am going to try and build heroes slowly. They're not fantastic, but I just love heroes. I love the elemental heroes. I just think they're so much fun. I played the evil hero deck back in the day when that first came out. It was shit, but it was so much fun to play with. And no one ever expected it, so that was always good. Right, so that is our stage 3 missions done. On to stage 4. So, perform 5 link summons in Duel World. Reduce your life point 0 with Salamangrate Heatlio. And win 8 duels. Okay, so we need to piece together a deck based around Heatlio. Who the fuck is Heatlio? Is that you? No, you're Sunlight Wolf. I'm assuming it's a link monster. Right, link bumper, link disciple. Are you Heatlio? Yep, Heatlio. So he is a link 3 fire. If this card is link summon, you can target one card of your opponent's button trap, shuffle it in the deck. Once per turn during your main phase, if this card was link summoned using Salamangrate Heatlio as material, you can target one face up monster on the field and one monster in your graveyard. Okay, so let's chuck in 2 of them then. And let's go related cards. Let's build Salamangrates then for this duel. Okay, I don't have that. Because I'm assuming they're all fire. Yeah, they're all fire. Cool. Now, like I said, I do not know Salamangrate, so I don't know what would be good, what not. Special summon one Salamangrate from your hand, but negate its effects. Then link summon. Okay, that seems okay. Equip to a Salamangrate monster. The equipped monster cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. If it attacks, inflict piercing damage to your opponent. If your link monster is a Salamangrate link monster, you control that it's link summoned using the monster. During each battle phase, it can make. Wow, okay. Add one Salaman monster from your deck to your hand. Monster that's link summoned. Okay, so I think 3 of them is needed. I've got 6 of them. What the fuck? Salamangrate Coyote. Falco. Fennec. Foul. Okay, right, he's 1800. That's Jack Jaguars and SR. This card attacks a defense position monster and inflict piercing damage. If you control Salamangrate link monster while this card's in your graveyard, target one Salamangrate monster in your graveyard except for itself and shuffle it into the deck. Okay. If Salamangrate monster except Salamangrate Foul is normal or special summon to your side field, you can special summon this card from your hand. Okay, so I can special summon that from the hand, so that's good. Right, you're level 8. You have 3 more Salamangrate monsters in your graveyard. Special summon this card from your hand in defense position. You can target 5 link monsters in your graveyard up to the number of face-up cards your opponent controls. Turn to the extra and negate. If this card's added to your hand except by drawing it for a normal draw, special summon it from your hand. If this card is in your hand, you can discard. So yeah, I know these Salamangrate deck is normally pretty good. I know he's obviously really needed for the deck. Salamangrate Coyote. Target. Right, yeah, let's chuck in 3 Coyote. Falco. This card sent to a graveyard, target 1 spell trap in your graveyard and set that to your field. Cool. Let's chuck in 3 of them then. Fennec. Sarverse type monster you control that special summon from the extra deck is destroyed by battle. Special summon this card from the graveyard or hand, but banish it when it leaves the field. Sure. When put into the equipped cards, you're an SR Foxy. When this card's normal summoned, its activate top 3 cards, and if you do, add 1 Salamangreat card to your hand, shuffle the rest into the deck. This card is in your graveyard and the face-up spell trap card on the field. And if it is on the field, you can discard 1 Salamangreat card, special summon this card, and then destroy 1 face-up spell trap on the field. Okay, cool. And then, fuck it, why not 1 big ass beater? Okay, and to get you out, it's 2+ fire effect monsters. Right, you are a fire type, so you can go in. Don't think any of these other links are fire. Oh no, you're a fire type, cool, you can go in. Now what, let's just chuck 2 of you in. Ooh. And then none of the rest of you offer anything I would deem needed, so I'll just chuck you in. And brute enforcer, no thank you. Want any semi-decent link 2s? Petastag, sure. I don't think this is going to go well, but right. So I need to win the game with Heat Leo. 4 and 5 links. Okay. Well, this may be cheating, but because I don't trust this deck's power level, I'm just going to duel him at the gate at level 10. See, so we get this font, and this, I know that's actually used in quite a few just standard Cyverse decks. Salamandra, that's cool. I'd love that card when I was a kid. So I'm just going to duel him at the gate at level 10, just because I do not think this, obviously like I said, I do not know Salamangreat, so the power level of this is not going to be fantastic. So all I've got to do is get that Heat Leo out and then just slap him around with it. So, I one Salamangreat monster from deck to hand. And then in that, did I not add it? I thought one of them said if it's added. Guess I didn't add them. Set Salamangreat Fowl's normal special summon to your field. You can special summon him. At the end phase of this card's in graveyard because it's sent as link material. Okay, so let's grab a foul. And then this card attacks a battle position defense, so we will do him, special summon foul. Sure. Because he's only level 10, this isn't going to be too much of an issue, being a 2k beta. Sure, okay, summon that little shit thing and poke me directly. I used to actually play a burn deck based around him back in like 2004, and it pissed a lot of people off, which was always quite funny. I'll summon him just because he's got some effect when he's in the graveyard. I can target one Salamangreat monster and special summon it in defense. So cool. This is the summoning conditions met for Heat Leo. Again, doesn't matter which zone you point summoning to because there is no thing there. I've got something I can activate in the grave. Jaguar. Shuffle that target into the deck, and if you do special summon this card from your zone. Okay, that's cool. So let's shuffle in foul. Now my other one's not going to activate, but oh well. Right, let's take him out. And let's destroy that. So because now Coyote, target card in your graveyard, add it to my hand. Oh, okay, I can add the spell card back instead. So that's pretty useful. That's pretty cool. So he summoned that. Oh, he's gone into the UR link 1. Salamangreat Mole. And then claw. Okay. Okay. So let's summon them just because I haven't summoned them yet. Might be a mistake, but fuck it. Sure. Let's battle. Let's take out his link monster. Smash him. Okay, cool. And because the final blow was done with him, that should tick off that thing. Yeah, wonderful, and that's 3 out of 5 links done. That is amazing. Okay, right, so I am going to stop this episode here, but I will be filming another one. See you in the next one, guys. Like, subscribe, and share with a friend, and all that good stuff. Thank you.